Hey y'all, welcome back to the channel, or welcome in if you're new, y'all. Thank you for being in here with me right now. Wow, oh wow. So we are doing a weekly reading, okay? I'm reading right now for the last week of January 2025. This reading is going to be basically, I'm a day late. So here at the layer is the 27th. It's a moon day. Happy moon day, everyone. And this will roll right through the first couple of days of February 2025. All right, y'all. Oh my gosh. Oh my gosh. This could be like one of the biggest weeks of forever. Truly. It's certainly of this year, and it is going to have ramifications. The vibrations that we carry this week are going to have ramifications and manifestations that will carry through the next couple of years. So this is very important. All right, so that's why I'm running around today, y'all. I was like top to bottom, open to close. I am scurrying. So I ran in here real quick. Please forgive I'll have to hunt and peck through my shorthand that I took on the moon energies, but this is a big dog deal, y'all. Three major aspects happening, boom boom boom, one day after another, starting on the 28th, 29th, and the 30th. Okay, so we'll get into that a little bit later into this reading, because right now I want to consult the cards, because what we normally do with a weekly reading is we break it up into three parts, right? We're going to use the Grace card deck. And we're going to read a card that will give us a heads up on the energies of the first part of the week, which would be like today, sorry. And this upload may take a few hours, so it just depends on the traffic on YouTube. So, hi YouTube. Yeah, well, energies are fluid. So we're going to pull our first card for the first couple of days of the week. We will pull our second card for 3 to 4 days out from this reading, whenever you see this. And then, boy, I'm still getting a shadow, huh? Okay, well. And the third card that we're going to pull is going to address the energies that we might encounter at the end of the week. And the end of the week is insane. So I want to talk about that more when we get to that, because there are some aspects that we need to talk about. All right. So I did pre-shuffle all of my decks last night before I left this plane, before I slumbered, as it were. But I'm going to go ahead and give it a quick shuffle while we're on camera. Thanks again for being here, y'all. Look, whatever comes out in this reading, okay, you're meant to hear it. All right, I was told I was cajoled and pushed and to get in here and do this, and I wanted to actually, and just time is just flying today for me. So I'm glad I'm here. I'm glad you're here. So let's just see what the cards have to tell us about the energies that we're going to encounter this week. Big, big, big stuff. I mean, we're talking about a new moon that has so much vibrancy, so much promise. And then we've also got Venus is entering its shadow, which kicks off our retrograde season, which is going to be a long one. I think we got January through May. Ding, 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 ding. So you might have some returners in your world, some returned energy, some return vibrations, or people, but look, I'll talk about that in a minute, because I want to talk about the emissariality. I don't even know if that's a word, but if it's not, we'll put it in the layer book of words, of certain people who bless our lives, leave, and possibly come back. And I'm going to talk about what kind of beautiful opportunity that can be for both of the parties involved. All right, and then we've also got, I mean, it's crazy. At the last day of the month here in January, on the 30th, the Sun trines Jupiter. That is, I mean, you might even hear, it's going to be fantastic. And just on the heels of that new moon in Aquarius. And by the way, Aquarius rules Uranus, and Uranus is about to station direct. So we got the Uranus is stationing direct. That might, I'm not sure when that's happening, but we got Tuesday, Venus goes into shadow. Then we've got Wednesday, we've got the new moon in Aquarius. Then somewhere right in there, sandwiched in there, Uranus is turning direct, which has, impact on truth. And evolution, and what else? Epiphanies might happen. I mean, big, like boom, You know, one minute you don't know, the next minute you know. All right, and it's forward, future oriented. Okay, so yeah, and then the sun trining Jupiter is incredible, because the sun is the great illuminator. I mean, the sun will shine light on things that are already in the light. That could be fun. And then, you know, Jupiter is notoriously the planet of good luck and expansion, forward motion, and joviality. Okay, so it's just it's a nice, it's fat, it's voluptuous, it can be startling, but it is a beautiful energy this week. So I hope you'll gear yourself up and your mind up to kind of look forward to it, because that will really affect how you perceive and encounter and feel the vibrations that are going to be, you know, I was going to say closing in on us. Not really, kind of just coming to us. Okay, let me do this one more time, y'all, and let me concentrate. Anyway, I just want to say thank you, Spirit, for being here with us and giving me these messages to share. I'm really honored to be here, and I'm so blessed that I have these beautiful souls who grace my channel with their blessed attention. All right, grace cards are thoroughly shuffled with grace cards, since they are front to back, and you know, I'm going to do a traditional fan spread, and let the card just jump out to my finger and tell me which one it wants to come along for the ride. So this card is going to reflect again the energies of the next couple of days, what we might already be in. Okay, beautiful. Oh, this is a good one. Listen. When we feel overly attached to an outcome, that's not always very good. When we feel overly attached to an outcome that we want to see, it's simply an indication that we need to reconnect with our wise self. We need to go back inside and remember that if the eventuality doesn't manifest in our 3D world as we are like drawing it in our little picture mind picture, it's on purpose, and it's good. It's a deflection, it's a redirection. You know, we don't know all of the attachments that can come with our dreams and our desires, the things that we think we want and we need in our world. You know, we just don't know all of, you know, the other attraction that circumstance can bring for us. And I mean, Spirit has got our back. Okay, so when things don't shake out the way we want them to, or the way we envision them to, it's for a very good reason. So please use your pragmatism. And it's going to be your ego that's telling you that everything is bad. It's going to be your ego that's going to be the disappointed one. All right, so if you push that ego just aside, put ego in the back seat, calm your mind, calm your emotions, and really listen to those good words, those good vibes of pragmatism whispering at you to just settle your jets, that not all is being shown to you at that moment, and all is exactly as it should be. It should help you release your energetic grip on the outcome of any kind of situation. And trust me, I've got one going on right now, and I have over a year invested in this thing, and I'm having to kind of do battle with that very thing, but I know that it's necessary. I know that it's necessary for me to back up off that thing and let it breathe. I mean, if you hover over a plant, it doesn't get what it needs. It doesn't get the light. It doesn't get the sunlight. It doesn't get the wind. It doesn't get the moisture. It won't grow like it should. Okay, so it's the same thing we do with our energy to the things that we're trying to manifest in our world. So right now the cards are telling us, telling you, telling me that for the next couple of days, the energetics around the next few days, today, tomorrow, maybe even bleeding into the next day, are saying, calm down. All is not lost. Nothing's lost. Everything's okay. Everything's happening as it should be. And you would feel that sense of okayness if you stop allowing your ego to pound the drum of disappointment or you know, whatever else courts disappoint. I don't have my thesaurus right here. So anyway, that's our first card, first of the week, first couple of days. And it may not be the beginning of the week wherever you are, but trust me, this is the energetics of the time right now when you're seeing this video, and it very much matters. And I'm hoping that the algorithm will allow this video to circulate in good time, so that you will pick up on this message in good time. Okay, beautiful. Now this card that we're pulling right now, this is for 3 to 4 days out from this reading. Here in the United States, that's going to be like Wednesday and Thursday. That is the huge, voluptuous time. So this card that just came out is insane, in sync, and it's right on time. Speaking of that, imagination. In the last reading, I said, I got a very clear message. Dream big, think big. Okay, especially through this new moon energy, which will be the 29th. So, I mean, you got the sun trining Jupiter. That's the sun illuminating the expansive qualities of Jupiter, and that's Jupiter expanding and magnifying and proliferating the incredible power, the life-giving power of sun energy. I mean, it's insane. So this is the time to visualize what you really want. And it might be a challenge right now because we got a lot of stuff going on in our corporeal 3D societal worldly realm that is really trying to command our focus away from this huge portal of manifestation, a huge opportunity. I mean, I'm so excited about it. I almost can't speak about it. It's insane. Oh, and by the way, I have one in particular, maybe I'll think of others, but I have a playlist that is astrology you need to know, something like that. Nadia Shah just came out with a video, and it's long, but it is informative, and it will ground you out and give you absolutely every single detail of the next few days of this whole week coming up that you might need to know that I might not cover, which I won't, because she's absolutely adept and she's wonderful at her job. So I will drop a link down in the pinned comment section of this video so that you can just click on it easily and go over and spend a little time with her and get a more detailed kind of overview of what we're dealing with and how important this is. Okay, so imagination. Life's difficulties are a call to consciousness, a grace-inspired event that challenges us to reach beyond limited thinking. We've got tower energy. If you know anything about the tarot, we've got tower energy just written in the stars right now, this whole week especially. Okay, but tower doesn't necessarily mean negative. It just means a jostling of what is kind of set in stone for us right now, and a lot of us need that. We need a little shaking out because we've got, you know, we've been in a lull from the energies at the end of November and through December. And then we've had tense. Oh, this is something else you might pick up on this week, and this is fantastic. This would be midweek too. You may already be feeling it. I'm already feeling it. But we've been through some tense energy the first several weeks of January. Very, you know, like, okay? And that's about to release, and it's going to release like that. So you might feel a pressure drop. You might actually feel, if you're sensitive, you're gonna feel it. You might feel it in your body. You're definitely gonna feel it in your mind. Now your brain is still connected to all this other stuff that's going on, but your spirit, your willpower, your mind is gonna feel this new sense of freedom, like just a sudden release. Okay, so just keep yourself together. It's all okay. It's all on purpose, and allow this transition. If you don't put your hand up to it like that too hard, and you try and do this instead, these transitions, these changes, these tower moments, all of that will be just so much easier for you. Okay, so, and then again, use your imagination not only to visualize your future through this new moon energy, but use your imagination to think outside the box. And that's what I wrote something down. I might have to put it on the community page because I'm not sure where. I got little notes everywhere. I'm not sure where I put this note, but it had everything to do with that. It had everything to do with go within, tap in and connect with your higher self. But also, when you're facing your fire energy, your yang energy, your doing energy, your activity energy, your accomplishment energy, you may want to tap into your imagination so that you can think outside the box. And that's what the saying was in my head. It was dive deep and connect inside and strive to think outside. So feel deep, think outside the box. It's not always black and white. It's not always this or that. There's a myriad of possibilities on how we can approach situations that present themselves in our world, in our lives. Okay? So you're not stuck. Just get creative. You've got an imagination. Your imagination is what you tapped into when you were a kid, when you were little, that allowed you to become, a grown-up. There was no blueprint. Nobody was telling you what to do when you were little. Your parents were telling you what to do, but in your little mind, you were creating your world through your imagination. And sometimes I think that as we grow up, we kind of pack that in, we put it in the closet somewhere, because as we become adults, society and our routines kind of start to regiment our reality, and we don't tap into our imaginative aspect to, color our expressions in the world. We kind of like, okay, I got this choice, and this choice because that's what they said. Well, that's not true. That's not true. So get frisky with your life. Use your imagination. And so this card is basically saying, somewhere in the middle of all this amazing energy, Wednesday and Thursday on my calendar, but that's if you're in the vicinity of the United States. So from the time of this reading, when you're seeing this, it's going to be like 3 to 4 days out from this reading. These energies are going to be really riding high. You may be called to use your imagination, so don't immediately click off if something shows up that hasn't fulfilled, your expectations. Okay? Use your imagination. Understand that all is not lost. All is not lost, okay? You just got to think outside the box right now. And it's perfect energy for that, between the sun and Jupiter and Uranus and, oh my gosh, y'all. Okay, now we're going to do this last. I'm going to give this deck one more shuffle. I'm feeling called to do that. And we're going to pull our last card, which will, it's going to give us a heads up on the energies that we are going to face later in the week, or 5 to 6 days out from this reading. And this time period is going to be crazy and has the potential to be crazy good. And if you take the time to go over and watch that video that I'm going to link down in the pinned comment section, you're going to understand in detailed format exactly why I'm prompting you to pay attention to the end of this week, or 5 to 6 days out from this reading, okay? All right, I'm going to cut this deck. You can tell, y'all, it's already happening for me. I mean, it's not, I said floodgates in a description that I put on the internet about maybe the last video, but it's not feeling like floodgates. It's feeling like more like if you were in a plane and you were suited up to parachute, when they open the plane, it's like, whoa. It's like that. But you're suited up. You're suited up. You're ready to go. You're okay. You got what you need. You've been working on something, y'all. You've been working on something, so don't worry about it. You got this. Faith. I don't know about the lighting on my face. I'll try to lighten my face when I do the video, but the lighting on these cards is beautiful today. So faith. Have faith. And you know what? You already have faith. You actually utilize your faith every single day, okay? But toward the end of the week, if you're in the United States or vicinity, or 5 to 6 days out from this reading, which that would put us basically at the tail end of January and the first couple of days of February 2025, tap into your faith, okay? Grab it. Go Put it in your pocket, or put it on your wrist and wear it around with you, okay? Know that it's all good, that you've got this, that you've got supporting energies that are going to help you transition, okay? Have faith. Every event we experience and every person we meet. Trust me, I know. Every person we meet has been put in our path for a reason. Trust me, I know. You're like, I don't know. I know, but it's so true. Because even if you're not learning something directly from them, you're learning something about yourself through the interaction, through how you express, how you respond, how you feel in the company of someone else. But every event we experience and every person we meet has absolutely been put in our path for a good reason, okay? A very good reason. So don't spend a lot of time just saying, well, that shouldn't happen, and I don't, why are, spend more time figuring out what it is that you're supposed to extract from a situation, what you're supposed to hear, feel, or experience from the interaction. Because that's where the gold is. All this other stuff is just, it's dramatic nonsense that we put ourselves through, but tap into your faith, because whatever's going on for you at the end of this week, 5 to 6 days out from this reading, it is on purpose. Okay? It's gonna be an amazing freaking week. Now, I want to show you these cards all together. All right, and at the bottom of the deck, oh, come on. Vision. I know, I'm so excited for us, y'all. I know. Now see, if I were only focused on world events or little things, I wouldn't be feeling this energy right now. So I want you to put some of that away and start really getting in touch, connect with your wise self, connect with the earth, and allow the excitement and the freedom that you are going to feel. It's a gift. It could be discombobulating, but it's a gift, okay? Pay attention. There are signs, symbols, and messages divinely placed in our path to guide us in the right direction. You're being guided. And breathe. Everything is happening exactly as it should be. That is going to be on my tombstone, even though I'll be dead. It's all on purpose, y'all. It's all on purpose. So the job for us is to focus on the experience, how it makes us feel and what we can get out of it. Not on the other person or the other extenuation. It's about you. Especially right now. It's all about you and how you're perceiving things and how you're going to use these situations and experiences and feelings that develop for you. Okay? So this is the 3 cards, and I always get them backwards when I do this. Yeah, okay. I got this. All right. Listen. In the next couple of days, really put some of that outside chatter and some of that egotistic chatter to the side so that you can listen to your wise self telling you that it's okay, everything is as it should be. If things aren't materializing exactly as you want them to or on your timeline, there's a bigger, better plan for you. And if you'll settle yourself and take your energetics off the situation, allow it to breathe and get some light, it will flower for you exactly the way you need it to, whether you know it or not. Okay? And then 3 to 4 days out from this reading, let me get a grip. You might be called to use your imagination. I would definitely go ahead and tap into your imagination, even if you don't have a circumstance that comes up where you've got to think outside the box, but I bet you will, okay? Tap into your imagination, get it close to you, just like your faith. Put it in your pocket and walk around with it so that you have it at the ready. And you just remember how creative you are and how many possibilities there are for every certain situation that you encounter. Okay, for every, we go on auto a lot. And our responses are automatic, but this life is not automatic. This life is a stick shift, okay? Just put it like that. So these auto responses will not serve your purpose. So really slow yourself down. If you're actually having an encounter, calm your inner mind so that you can actually hear what's going on, so that you actually can see what's going on, so that you have a minute so that you can gauge your own inner sanctum, so that you know how you're vibratorily picking up on this thing, how it's making you feel, because that is the indicator right there. You talk all day long. You can talk back all day long, but it's really about how you're feeling inside and what you're going to do with that. Okay, so that's midweek. Faith. Faith is your best friend. And the thing that will help you elevate faith into your psyche as one of your best friends that you talk to on a daily basis is believing in yourself and understanding that, wow, okay, no matter where I've situated myself, this is fire for me. This is on purpose. What do I need from this? How do I do this? How do I create something out of what I'm being presented, what I've brought into my own life? Advanced studies, but it's true. Okay? So hold your faith high. Keep your imagination close. And take your heavy energetics off of any major expectations, or rather specific expectations, because that will allow this thing to form on its own as it should, and you won't have to go loop-de-loop and go get something and then go, oh, well, that's not really what I wanted because it comes with all of this. You can't see all of that. So just rest back and rest assured the source has got you. That takes your faith. Okay, y'all, let's do I'm going to do one final card just to give, like, you know, something to the whole reading. And I'm going to take this card from Power of the Elements Oracle deck. I did again pre-shuffle this deck. I'm going to give it just a quick side shuffle and see if anything pops out, and if not, we'll take what we got. We'll cut the deck and we'll take what's on top. I'm so happy you got here, y'all. If you care to share this video, please do. This is, you know, share the video, because then they'll also not only have this reading, they will have the link that I put down below in the pinned comment section, and it's just invaluable information. And you're going to love Nadia. She's amazing. She's very earthy, and she's precise, she's organized, she doesn't waste your time, and she's going to tell you exactly what's up. Oh, and as a bonus at the end of this reading, she actually, if you're into astrology, she actually goes through all of the signs and tells you, you know, how these energies are going to affect you personally, where these planets are in your chart at the time, like the Sun and Jupiter situation. So, and she'll give you some direction on how you can harness this energy, because it's so insane. Okay, y'all. Let's do this. I'm going to cut the deck. Let's look at the bottom of the deck. These are the elementals. Okay, this is okay. I don't know why I say that I'm astounded, but I shouldn't be, because this happens for us all the time. This is number 20, which is 2. Receive guidance. It's a spirit card. It's ether. It's your spirituality. It's your emotive, not really your emotions, but it's like your emotions with your earth energy and your thought processes all in one, in tune with the ether. Okay? Connect with the heart of the earth. I was saying that earlier. You know, ground out, get yourself connected, turn off all of the chatter. Actually, literally go outside and just be. Instead of just being a doer constantly, just be, and let these messages come in for you, okay? Because the angelic support right now is very heavy duty, okay? And you can get a lot of information from your higher guides inside, from your wise self right now, okay? And we all have the ability to do it. You don't have to be an empath. You don't have to be anything, okay? So our card is, it's an air card. This is your mental suit, okay? So this is number 7. We've been getting 7 a lot. There it is. Okay. Inspire beauty. Show your inner beauty to the world. And if I were going to go into the tarot, if I were going to grab the Rider-Waite, which I'm not, I bet you we'd get the Hermit, because what I've been feeling is a lot of Hermit energy, but also that the Hermit is this old dude. I don't know if it's an old soul that faced a lot of shadow stuff in this lifetime and removed the energy that it was carrying for the world in some way. It took it out to a mountain somewhere. And I'm not saying literally for all of us in the regular world, but spiritually, certainly. Okay, we did a lot of shadow work. We went through all those dark nights of the soul, and I went through many. I would like to say it was one long one, but it wasn't. It was like one long one, and then it stopped, and I was like, okay, I'm starting to and then I was right back in it. But in different sections of my life. I mean, I did major cleanup on aisle 7 this last couple of years, and I'm so happy I did it. But this is a call for me, in my mind, that now it's time to take that light and really shine it out. And that's it. Show your inner beauty to the world. You've developed this sense of appreciation. You've developed this sense of accomplishment of inner beauty. You've changed some sort of something in your frequency and your vibration. And now it's time to stop being stingy. Go ahead and show it to your world. Show it to your family. Show it to your friends. Be who you are. Be that loving self. Utilize and express the compassion that you've developed. I mean, we need it more now than we ever have, certainly. Okay? Just be that, because just being that person is such a boon to your life. It's such a game changer in your way of manifesting what you want to see in your world. It really is, because it basically puts you in the space of gratitude. When you're willing to give of yourself, you're on such a high vibration. And I know, I'm feeling that you have developed something in there, and it's time for us to let it shine. Okay? And the ramifications are going to be fantastic. Okay, I don't know. There's another word for ramifications, but the manifestations of that are going to be fantastic. Okay, so number 7, let's do number 7 real quick. You know I got to do my numbers, okay? Synchronistic introspection, intuition, willpower to move forward. Yeah, you know what? We've been in that hermit mode, some of us, for quite a while, okay? And every time I think we peaked out, we went back in. You're like, no, yeah, I'm not quite ready for all of that. But right now, your red carpet is being rolled out. I'm not playing with this. Your red carpet is being rolled out currently. So put your best duds on, put your best smile in your head, open your heart, be compassionate with other people who don't have that same set right now. And that doesn't mean you have to go around petting everybody or patting people, or, you know, it's just inside, vibratorily, have that forgiving spirit for whomever that you come in contact with, because that is the ultimate gift of love, and that is the ultimate gift of life. And when you're giving on that kind of level, you're going to get 100-fold, especially through this new moon. It's insane. Okay, so what I think I will do, since all of my notes are so crazy, I'm going to refine my notes. I'll type them out. I will put them on the community page for you, but I really want you to take 2 seconds and tap that little link that I put down in the comments section, because if you can do that, you will get some really valuable information on the next couple of days. It's coming up. Okay, we're right here at the doorstep, and it's going to roll out for a minute. And trust me, February is going to be fabulous, but at the end of February, we're going to have another thing sort of like this, another huge transition and another opportunity to capitalize on the energies that are presenting themselves. You know, and we're stardust, we're physical, we belong to the earth, we're part of the earth. We are completely affected by the motion of the other planets, and they're doing some serious dances. And don't get me started on Venus, because Venus is going to be in and out and over here and over there and doing this and doing that, and that's beautiful too. Because even though each aspect that Venus is going to hit isn't completely perfect, Venus is all about that love energy, that compassion energy, that fabulous energy, that beauty energy. Okay? It's a beautiful big time, y'all. And so look, I'm not looking away from the world circumstance, but yeah, I kind of am, because somebody has to be out here balancing the scales. I'm not going to step on the scale, the side of the scale that's already about to hit the floor. Okay? I'm over there on the other side pitching for the other team. And here's the other team telling you that this week can be magical for your future. Okay? And if you have any questions for me, always be free to hit me up. Put a comment down there if you don't want to do that. I'm at Kali Pantha, KALIPANTHA 7, the number 7. Wait a minute. At gmail.com. Okay? You can always go there and ask me questions anytime you want. Thank you again for being here, y'all. If you're not subscribed, please consider subscribing. I would love to grow this community. I ain't going nowhere. All right? Yeah, it's gonna be good. Get yourself together. Get that vision board out. Put something new on the vision board. Tell yourself as you go to sleep that everything is great. Everything's going to be better than you ever expected, and watch it. It will be. Just saying. Thanks again for being here, y'all. I'll see you soon.